Alright, what's happening, everybody? Here it is, Mike Marino, live from my mother's basement. However, as you can see, we are not in my mother's basement right now in New Jersey. We're actually in my apartment in North Hollywood, California. This is where I live when I'm here in Los Angeles, and when I'm in New Jersey, of course, I'm in Scotch Plains, New Jersey, live from the real basement, my real mother's basement, down by the bar, real man cave. I wish I was down there right now, I gotta be honest with you, because it's 6 o'clock here in North Hollywood, California on August 26th. And I guess in 2 hours, one of the biggest fights ever to happen, Floyd Mayweather and, of course, McGregor are going to be battling it out, and I'm going to miss it. I really wish I was in New Jersey right now at my mother's basement, at the bar, with everybody, hanging out, getting ready to watch the fight, but I can't make it because right now I'm in North Hollywood. I got some shows tonight in Hollywood at the Laugh Factory, tomorrow night, Sunday night in Long Beach, California at the Laugh Factory. And tonight, before I go out and do some performing, I'm going to go down to a friend of mine is featured in a play. His name is Ronny Marmol. He's in a play that's all about, oh shit, now I'm going to forget it. I don't even know where my tickets are, but it's tonight at 8 o'clock at the 68 Cent Theater. It's a one-man show. He's phenomenal in it. I can't wait to go see it. It's directed by Joe Mantegna, Ronny Marmol, and oh my God, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. I want to thank all my friends and fans for coming to the show last night at the Ha Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood on Lancashire Boulevard. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Jack Asadorian, for owning the famous, world-famous Ha Ha Comedy Club. It was fantastic. It was a great show. It was packed, sold out. Everybody was laughing, joking, having a great time. Hi, Barbara. How you doing? It's nice to see you. Welcome to my mother's live from my mother's basement in my apartment here in California. Check this out. I've been in this apartment for quite some time. I love it here. This is my getaway. I keep it. I'm never even here, so if anybody needs a place to stay, you got this. You got my car. You can do whatever you want. This week I start a Vegas run. From Vegas I go to Florida, Florida down to the Keys, the Florida Keys, then from the Keys back down to Jersey. So if anybody needs an apartment, here it is. Lenny Bruce, the Lenny Bruce story. That's what I'm going to see tonight. Tonight at 8 o'clock at the 68 Cent Theater, Ronny Marmol, friend of mine, co-star in my pilot, Reconstructing Jersey. He's going to be doing the play tonight. It's all about Lenny Bruce. I am not a comedian. I am Lenny Bruce. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to go see it. And while I'm watching the play, of course, the fight's going to be on. I'm going to miss that, but I'm sure I'll get to find out all about it once I get home. And then from there, I'm going to go down to the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. And again, on Sunday night, the 27th, Laugh Factory in Long Beach. Then on, hi, Barbara. Come on, Barbara, you got to come to Vegas. Don't let us down like that. For those of you who are listening to me on ddvradio.com on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock on the East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast, I am performing at the Laugh Factory in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the Tropicana Casino, starting August 28th through September 3rd. And Barbara here is telling me she might have a hard time coming to the show. Barbara, you got to come to the show. I want to see you in the audience. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your dogs and cats. It's going to be wild off the hook. The show consists of my friend Marco Asante and the famous comedian Michael Wheels Parisi. He's going to be in the show. He's got some funny jokes he's promoting on the internet right now. So I hope you'll come and see the show. Before I forget, ladies and gentlemen, I am wearing Rockstar Clothing. My sponsor for the rest of the year, once again, RockstarClothingInc.com. RockstarClothingInc.com. You can find them on the internet. They got great clothes for guys and girls. I'm wearing one of the T-shirts right now. I got one of the pullovers that I'm going to put on before I go down to see Ronny Mo. And I'm also wearing my favorite watch. Isn't that cool? Isn't that badass? That's Rockstar Clothing. All right, that's my sponsor. Barbara, if you want to chat, all you have to do is IM me, okay? We can't really chat live like this on the radio or on this video. But if you IM me, is there anything you need to know, anything you want? I can hook you up. We can send you some tickets. And I'll bring you some T-shirts from Rockstar. How about that, all right? They got T-shirts for guys and girls. I'm sure you'll look fantastic in them, as I do. Check out the watch. They got watches for girls, too. So, once again, this is Mike Marino live from my mother's basement. That is the name of the show. I'm going to be doing this as much as I can right here on Facebook. And you could also you could also listen to me on ddvradio.com every Thursday night at 8 o'clock on the East Coast and 5 o'clock right here on the West Coast. So there's a big fight that's going on today. I really wish I was available to watch that fight. This is going to be unbelievable. I think this is the highest grossing monies ever exchanged during a fight. And I'm actually going to get to Las Vegas on Monday, a day and a half after the actual fight. So I'm not going to get to see it live. I'm not even going to watch it live. But, you know, showbiz. Got to do what you got to do. So what I was saying the other day is I wanted to thank everybody for coming to the Ha Ha Comedy Club. We had a great time. A lot of people were there. My favorite comedians were in the show. Jay Davis was performing. Funny guy, Jay Davis, known for being on the famous tour with Dane Cook, Tourgasm. Marco Asante, he was also on the show last night. Marco's a great comedian. He's also in my TV series, Marino 2016, which you can keep on watching on my YouTube channel, Mike Marino Live. And also I meant to mention that Jay Davis was also in Marino 2016, so check that out too. He plays the pizza guy. Also, last night, Jod Sirachi. This guy is hilarious. He's tall and thin and tan. He's so Brooklyn, but hilarious. Jod Sirachi. Nice shout out to Jod Sirachi. And then also in my series, Marino 2016, Angelo Sarukis. He went up on stage last night and just blew the room away. He was hilarious. Angelo Sarukis, great guy, great comedian. He's Greek. He's the only non-Italian in my show. You got to check this out. But we make believe that he is. It's really, really funny. So that's really, really cool. And a lot of really great stuff is going down. So what's going on in the news? I'm hoping that there's no more protesting going on. Ladies and gentlemen, my view on protesting is if people are protesting, whatever it is, stay home. Don't count the protest. When you count the protest, you give protesters power. But if you're not there, the police aren't there, and nobody's there, well then who's really paying attention? And you can't fight people if they're not there. You can't fight me if I'm not there. So stay home. You don't need to count the protest. Let the protesters say what they want to say. Fine. Watch it on television. Just watch it on television. There's probably cameras in the air covering it. Don't give it too much cover. Don't put too much power with it. But you know what? Stay the hell home. Stay away from the problem. If you're nowhere near the problem can't hurt you. I mean, if it's a peaceful protest, which they say, oh, it's a peaceful protest, I don't know how it ended up in a riot. Well, then it wasn't peaceful to begin with. And maybe some of those people in that peaceful protest are there to make it non-peaceful. So stay home. Stay away. That's just my view. I've never been beaten up by somebody who is protesting something joyful. I've never been beaten up because I don't go there. I stay away. Besides, I'm Italian. If I get beat up, somebody else gets beat up, but I wasn't there either. I didn't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. I don't say nothing. I just pay somebody else to do it, and that's the way we roll. Wise guy-ish. That's why I'm always saying Italians should run the country. Make America Italian again. You don't know nothing. You didn't see nothing, so don't say nothing. Can't go wrong, especially if you don't know. I don't know. Amen. Isn't that right, Barbara? I'm glad you're watching the show, and I'm glad there's a lot of people watching the show and listening to Mike Marino live on ddvradio.com, live from my mother's basement. Brought to you by Rockstar Clothing, Inc. I love Rockstar. They got some great, great clothes. They really do, folks. Even have shorts, jeans, T-shirts, pullovers, button-downs. You can get a coffee mug. You can get one of these great watches, which I absolutely love. Brandon Bruno and his family are putting this whole thing together. I think I'm starting my own clothing line that's going to be part of Rockstar Clothing, too. We got some really cool stuff that's going to be happening in my world, too. You know, Make America Italian Again sportswear. Who wouldn't want something like that? All right? So here we are in North Hollywood, California. In a couple hours, I'm going to go see my friend Ronny Marmol's play. I am not a comedian. I am Lenny Bruce, the Lenny Bruce story. For you people out there who are familiar with stand-up comedians, Lenny Bruce back in the 60s, late 50s, was early in his time, started doing really dirty, filthy jokes, and he was constantly arrested, and he died a very young comedian. Well, tonight, A one-man show will be put on at the 68 Cent Theater right here in North Hollywood on Lancashire Boulevard, and I am going to see it, all directed by Joe Mantegna, and we all know who Joe Mantegna is. And if you don't, keep on watching television, and you'll figure it out, all right? Again, thank you, everybody, for coming to Ha Ha Comedy Club last night. We had a lot of fun. Thank you, Amber Lynn, for allowing me to be on your talk show, Rocking Sexy with Amber Lynn, Thursday. Also, the Gary Garver Show. Every morning you can listen to Gary Garver. In the morning, Controlled Chaos. Once again, we're going down to the Laugh Factory tonight here in Hollywood. Sunday night in Long Beach, California. Then on Monday, I start my Las Vegas run. I'm going to be at the Laugh Factory in Las Vegas every night from August 28th through September 3rd. 2 shows a night, except for Saturday and Sunday. No, Friday and Saturday. There's going to be 3 shows, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and midnight. It's going to be a lot of work. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's very hot in Vegas. I heard it's 110 degrees. We're going to go out there. We're going to have some fun, and everything is going to be joyful. I did a big charity on Friday night. Well, it really wasn't that big of a charity. It was something that I decided to do. My godfather, John Yatso, the top wop, at 84 years old, decided it's time to go. It's time to leave the world because he wants to cross over and go see some of his family members that he hasn't seen in quite some time. And for you people out there who know what I'm talking about, how politely I'm putting that, I'm losing my godfather to cancer. And he's going to travel now, and he's going to have a safe journey. He's going to go see his family members up in the sky. He's on his way to heaven. He's going up there to play golf with Jesus. And he's going to have a good time, and we're going to miss him. We're going to miss him like crazy. So at the Ha Ha Comedy Club, what I did was I sold a bunch of DVDs and CDs, and all that merchandise monies will be going to John Yatso and his family. And if I know John, when I go see him tomorrow and we talk about it, he's probably just going to take the money and give it to one of his favorite charities, because every year for 10 years we did an Italian-American golf tournament, and John gave all the profits to either the LAPD, kids down on Skid Row, children who needed it, homeless people, never took a nickel. And we're going to miss having those golf tournaments, right? We used to do for us eyes only golf tournament. Here are some of my trophies. We didn't really win trophies because we were good. We got trophies because we actually played. John Yatso, the top wop, told everybody, you know what, we all deserve a trophy. So the losers got trophies, the winners got trophies, the people who didn't show up got trophies. And that's the way these are right over here. I even had my own golf balls. See that? Oh, it's backwards. You've got some balls for the Mike Marino Celebrity Golf Tournament for us eyes only. I, Italian, for us eyes only. You got some balls. That's what he did. He gave us balls, golf balls. You got some balls? I got some balls. Thank you very much, Top Wop, John Yatso, for 10 years of the most incredible, funnest, craziest, silliest golf tournament. In fact, here's one of the pictures of me and my foursome. And if you can see that right there, there's Ronny Marmol, the actor who I'm going to see tonight in the Lenny Bruce story. There's Marco Asante, my buddy who's always doing stand-up comedy with me, and another friend who is a producer in the television market. I forgot his name. But there we are in the Italian-American golf tournament. And on this side, okay, you can see my name, golf ball, bag. And that's something. Mike Marino Celebrity Golf Classic, October 5th, 2015. And then every year back we did it. We haven't done it in the last couple of years because John Yatso is getting older, and I didn't want to go through that much trouble to put together a golf tournament anymore. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress. And I don't want to see so much stress on the old man anymore. You know what I mean? My godfather needs to relax and enjoy himself. Mini Golf Classico, September 2006. That's how old these are. 2006. I think that was the first year we did it. So anyway, that's some tribute to John Yatso, the top wop, lived to 84. He's still around right now. He's just, you know, not doing so good. So it's time to go. Matt, thank you very much, and I'm glad you're watching the show right now. Matt, I'm going to be at Long Beach tomorrow night. I know you're out of town. Maybe you can't make it, but let me know if you can. If you come down, I'll leave you some complimentary tickets. And that goes for everybody who's watching the show. Sunday night at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. If you want to come down to the show, you want some complimentary tickets, the show starts at 7:30. Inbox me. Write to me in the inbox. Say, hey, Mike, I want some tickets, and I will leave your name at the door. All right? Tell me your name. Tell me the number in your party, and we will make that happen. Matt, I'm trying to diet, baby, and I'm trying to exercise. I got the guns going. If I'm going to be wearing Rockstar Clothing on television, if I'm going to be wearing Rockstar Clothing on stage, I got to get in shape. And Matt Collette is a trainer. He's a nutritionist. He's right down there in, I believe, Huntington Beach, California. All right? I'm making it happen. Not bad for a guy in his early 50s. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make that happen. I got you, brother. Please don't hesitate to hit me. Well, I'll hit you up. I'll call you. There's my bike. Check that out. It's hanging on the wall. I haven't rode that bike in I don't know when. Seal Beach. Okay, so he's down in Seal Beach. That's a great place down there. You are looking at me live on my Facebook feed. This is my little apartment. I've been here for quite some time. I got an apartment in California with a really nice car, really nice living situation. I got a really big house in New Jersey with a car and a nice living situation, and I tour the entire country. Right now we're working on a TV series, Marino 2016. Everybody can watch the show. All you got to do is go to my YouTube channel, which is Mike Marino Live on YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram, Mike Marino Live. Hit me up here on Facebook, Mike Marino Live. Hit me up on all of that crazy stuff. Somebody's asking me, these are my awards right here. These awards that you see in this frame are military awards. This is how many times I went overseas to entertain the troops. We entertain the troops so many times that they give you all these medals of honor, and they're coins. There's the Marine Corps, the Army, the Navy, and so on and so forth. There's a lot in there. There's a big magazine that I was on the cover of, me and my hitman friend, Vinny Ciceri, who's really doing really great in his career right now. He's a martial artist expert. Maybe we'll have him come on the show. So just getting right back to close up on my buddy John Yatso. So I hope you're watching. I hope his friends and family are watching. John Yatso, the top wop. He's got cancer, and they sent him home. He's in hospice right now. I'm going to go see him tomorrow. Hopefully he'll enjoy the fact that I'm coming over, and I'm going to bring him some money to donate to his family to help him with his financial needs and the stuff that you go through when you lose a loved one. I don't even know what it would be like to lose a loved one that you know is actually going, because when I lost loved ones in my family, you just got that phone call that said, hurry up home, somebody's gone. Here you actually know it's happening, so you have to talk to the people and watch them go. So that's really, really tough. So if anybody out there is going through this, hey, what might help you? A comedy show. You want to come laugh a little bit? All you got to do is inbox me. I'll send you some tickets, complimentary, from me, Mike Marino Live. Mike Marino Live on YouTube. As I said, okay, this is Rockstar Clothing one more time. You can get these clothes. You can get these watches. You want to train, look up Matthew Collette. You want to train, you look up Matthew Collette. I also have a trainer in New York City. His name is Peter Gaudio. Peter Gaudio is a great guy. He's a great actor. He knows a lot about training and nutrition, too. I mean, come on. We grew up on pasta and meatballs. It's not really that healthy. Nothing like a good slice of pizza and a Coca-Cola. Tastes great, but it's really not that healthy. So what do? You find a trainer. You find somebody who can tell you what's better for you, and you try to cut it down. It's just really, really difficult. All right, so here it is, Mike Marino Live from my mother's basement. You're also listening to my voice on ddvradio.com. Every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, you can check it out, or you can just listen to me on ddvradio.com at 5 o'clock if you're here in California. You can keep on watching me right here on Mike Marino Live on my live feed, live from my mother's basement. Of course, I'm not in the basement, but I'm in the apartment. We're having a lot of fun. We're doing a lot of things. And remember what I'm always going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, make America Italian again. You don't know nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't say nothing. You see the way we work? See how nice my apartment is? Nice and neat like a gentleman. Classy. Well, listen, I got to get going. And remember how I always like to end my broadcast. Don't take no shit from nobody. Good night.
Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.